Bagaetso, welcome back. I know last week ke tshepisitse dilo tse monate man tse di tlang ko Benjamin ne. Mara ne ke khopela hore le nkemele hanyane fela. Next week ke tlo le bontsha tsona tle be re le sharp. Anyway, let's move on. Re lokele gesi. Culling knockout cup is what we're going to be talking about. Luvuno,
Ita?
Chairman wa Petea, tshwantse le mo fe present. Your team has to provide. But before it started, are shebe the defending champions. But what about Stellenbosch? It's a team that we've mentioned a lot. Structures that they have, the systems that they have in place. Going into this, are you confident that they can defend their title?
Look, they have to defend their title. They are the champions. They have to defend the trophy that they have in their bag. If you look at the first game they're going to play in Durban, they've been
taking on the two-pot system.
They've been camping there for the longest time this season. They've played so many games in Durban than in Cape Town. If you look at it, they're just coming out from the final against Pirates. Very, very tough contested game. They will be facing an Amazulu that has just replaced the coach. There's Vivi there. There's Mangete Ball. There's this thing when a team changes the coach, they are very motivated. It's a new broom. It will be a very, very tough game for Stellenbosch. And I just looked a little bit in terms of the games between the two. And Amazulu have the number for Stellenbosch.
Amazulu, they have the number. It was fun.
Into important I mentioned the player were motivated when there's a new coach in town. And they've got two coaches in town, so the motivation is times two. So it was Panaj, but two quite solid development coaches. They're quite good when it comes to development players.
Yeah.
And I think Amazulu has a rich number of young players in that squad versus a rich team in terms of fermented grapes.
I wanted to say, why are you not talking about development and you can't talk about Stellenbosch? There's no way.
Unfair.
Yeah.
Arise Scotini, relevele. Badala three types of football. Bariki submarine, bariki mob justice. It didn't change depending on occasion. He's a proven coach. This is Jose.
Yeah.
This trophy matter he didn't do so well last season.
Yeah.
This season, do you see him trying to go for a clean sweep? Considering all these signals are
Yeah, look, this is a trophy. If you're looking at local cups, this is one trophy that Jose doesn't have. He has won the Nedbank, he's won the
and also looking at it, Pirates, they don't really win this trophy a lot, if we share.
Yeah, look, I think they will want to do better. They are very, very much high on confident. They're playing against Magezi. I think they will test Magezi. They just came now in the league. I think this is the first toughest game they will play since they've come to the league in Orlando, where Pirates don't lose games easily in that stadium. So for me, I think Pirates will advance.
Buchipezeze bakasikhoze upset nyana. Kibona someone kibona upset mo 1-0 Magesi. Ikaetsala la
No. Pirates has managed to turn the stadium into something scary. We can't. As much as we don't want to discredit a Magesi, bo se khotsa into the team. They're fired up, but I don't see them doing anything to Pirates. Pirates is solid.
All right, we look at the tripartite alliance. It was against Barge Satu football. That's Mamelodi Sundowns against Lamontville Golden Arrows. It should be walkover. Sundowns. Do you agree with that?
No, I don't totally agree about the walkover. I think the game will be very tough for both teams. It will be well contested. If you look at the last game they played in the league in Durban, it was very close. Funny enough, the other coach that is Sundowns now, he was at Arrows the last time they played, and it was a draw. So now the coach has crossed the floor, he knows both sides. So let's see what's going to happen. But I think the young lads that have been given a big job to look after the Arrows team. Arrows did not start badly. I think they've just lost one game or so far. It will be very tough for Sundowns. I've watched Sundowns. I'm still not that convinced. I think they're beatable this year, and Arrows will fancy themselves against Sundowns.
He says Sundowns is beatable this season. Do they have the same approach in terms of the personnel by trusting and fielding? But yes, but you argue and say the results have been forthcoming, and then hardly it's team issue.
Yeah, it's quite interesting that Lefuno says Sundowns is beatable just because of the MTN point of conversation. But you look at the games in the league, Sundowns has come into its element and they found their rhythm, and that's where Sundowns becomes dangerous. Once they get into their rhythm, you're going to see fireworks into the team, and they are scoring goals. That's the most important thing, which they've been struggling to do when they started out in the 2M10
but
games.
fireworks is another story. I did not see.
As I was saying,
I did not see fireworks.
bombs.
I didn't see fireworks against Polokwane. I did not see fireworks against Kaizer Chiefs. I think they were under huge pressure against Kaizer Chiefs for the fact that Rowan Williams was a man of the match. They were really
Cox,
blocking. So for me, I think Sundowns are still playing in patches. They are beatable.
Essie?
I'm not going to fall into Lefuno's tricks. Sundowns is clear. I'm not going to fall into those tricks. Sundowns is clear. And against Arrows, he knows very well. Arrows is a team that Sundowns knows how to beat. And you look at the personnel, you look at the tactical acumen, Sundowns is clear in terms of that. So for me to come back and say Arrows is going to beat Sundowns, Sundowns is playing at home. He's point referencing a Pirates that's playing at home and giving them the confidence to say they'll win. Why aren't you giving such a big team that has won seven league titles in a row, which his team has not been managing to do? Can you trickle it down to what he's saying?
I'm talking about this season.
It's football at the end of the day.
They've lost Kukapo Ronaldo.
Very careful there.
Knocks.
He must be very careful. Arrows is a very unpredictable team. On the day they can pitch and they can cause damage. Nobody gave them any chance against Stellenbosch. They've beaten Stellenbosch already.
No one gives them any chance against Stellenbosch. Mara Lufuno ke ubakaya chance. It is your chance now to go urutwe, unolevati ube sharp, urelax ube sharp. Hore ha re boa. Re tswele pele ka conversation ye. Re faka case. Second half.